You know, I was trying to remember about how I heard about it. I don't remember when I first heard about alternative type of building, but I think I researched, there was four different types of building, like earth homes, aircrete, and then the cob houses. Maybe I heard it maybe through Adobe type, looking up stuff. And so I don't remember how I heard about it. But the only cob house kind of workshops that I saw was this cob house.
Oh, good.
So I checked it out, and I looked at some of the video clips and stuff, and I thought, you know, if I get a chance to do it, I'm going to do it. You know, but of course, I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada, and these workshops are everywhere around the world, it seems like, and so I just got lucky. I happened to be taking time off of work, and it just was going to fit into my schedule, and that's how I was able to get here. So
wonderful. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you.
I'm glad you're here.
Thank you.
Tell me, what are some of your interests and goals with natural building and materials?
For me, I really want out of this system of working 40 hours a week. You know, it's not that I'm lazy, it's just that I'm tired of working and working and working and giving all of my money right back to the system that is pretty much forcing us to live a life that none of us signed up for. You know, we did not agree. I never agreed to work 40 hours a week. I never agreed to work, period, right? And I definitely never agreed to give all of my money right back to them. So for me, I knew that I needed to have a piece of land that was paid for, that if I have that foundation, that I'm good. It doesn't matter if I start out living in a cardboard box. You know, from there I can build up, right? I can build something. You know, I've been building things my whole life. My grandpa, I think he built 3 different houses in his life, and when I was real little, you know, he let me have a toolbox with the tools. A hammer was of course, my favorite tool that he gave to me. And I would build boxes, jewelry boxes, you know, I just built all kinds of stuff, and I never stopped building. I never stopped designing. And so for me, I knew that this was not outside of what I was capable of doing. I knew, no, I can do this. I just need to go do these workshops. I found that these workshops would probably be very informative, and just being around a lot of people and just doing the hands-on. I knew if I did the hands-on, that'd be it. It'll stick in my head for the rest of my life. And so, everything at this workshop, you know, I won't forget. I'm not going to go home and go, oh, I forgot how to do that. Like, it's so simple anyways, right? I feel like I'm on the right path. I feel like being here was the right choice, and that I learned a lot about cob, but I have the connections with people now. Like, if I need information, or you know, someone needs to help me, or I you know, need to help someone else, like, there's connections. There's kind of a community that we can all come together and help each other, and that is almost more valuable than learning about mud.
You know, we can always get together online and on the phone and
exactly
brainstorm this stuff, and I can say, hey, I had a problem installing the window with this, so then you know it's something to look at. Right.
So I do feel like I definitely don't feel like Alex will just abandon people. I feel that he, like, if I had questions, he would do his best to help me with whatever he could. Even if he doesn't have the actual answer for that, he would be able to direct me to somebody who could. And that's super important, you know, to have that. So I feel like I have a connection with cob builders now, you know. And who knows, maybe in the future I too will have some kind of cob workshop on my property. So, you know, so I'm excited. And I would definitely be calling upon him to come out there or help out, or, you know, discuss it with him at least, right? So.
Yeah. Well, I apologize for the mortar mixer in the background. But I think it's still working out. Tell me about your learning experiences, and if you had like an aha moment, some of your takeaways, something like that. And that's
Aha moment. Okay, I think the first 5 or 6 batches of cob that we mixed, each cob mix was a little bit different. One was a little more gritty, one was more pasty, one reminded me more of like clay, like in a ceramics class. And that was my favorite because it wasn't hard to move around. You could easily move it. But I noticed kind of through all these different mixes that it's fine. All of them were fine. It wasn't wrong. It's just one might work better than the other. Or over time, you know, I think one's the clay mixes that had more water in them, they seem to be a bit more saggy, right? So, but then ones with less water are much harder. So, you know, it's harder to work with. You're fighting with it a bit,
it's
right?
the right consistency.
Yes, the right consistency is important. And so that right there in itself is why you should take a cob class, because you need that hands-on. You definitely need to play in the mud and just feel it and feel it and feel it, and not just for an hour. You cannot learn that from a book, no. You can follow the directions if you can follow directions, okay? Not everyone can do that. But even then, you need someone to kind of be there with you and discuss it. You need to discuss it and talk about it and mull things over in your mind. And
there's different tests too to make sure it's right. Is it
right,
sticky?
Right. The dropping from the hip, I like that. That was a perfect, you know, example way to measure whether it cracks and breaks open or it's splatters.
Right.
Right.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll wrap it up, but thank you. I
Okay.
appreciate your time.
All right.
Definitely.
All right. Thank you.